Good morning, students. How are you? Welcome to our online class. Students of class 4 Pine, get ready. This is your English text class. Get ready with your Marigold book. Students, today we will read a story. Alice in Wonderland. Open page number 66. Alice in Wonderland. Okay. Can you hear me, students? Okay. Alice in Wonderland. This is a wonderful story, and the main story is written by Lewis Carroll. Here, only an excerpt of the story is given. Clear? Here, this part, Alice in Wonderland, this part is adapted from the main story Alice in Wonderland, and it is written by Lewis Carroll. Get ready. Alice is a little girl. Okay. One day, Alice was lying under a tree listening to her sister reading a story. So one day the little girl, her name is Alice, she was lying under a tree. And what was she doing? She was listening to her sister reading a story. Suddenly, she saw a white rabbit scamper by. That means Alice and her sister. They were in a relaxed mood. And suddenly, what did they see? They saw, yes, anyone, students? Suddenly, she saw a white rabbit scamper by. Scamper by means a rabbit was moving, a rabbit was in a hurry. So suddenly, she saw a white rabbit scamper by. He had pink eyes and was wearing a blue coat. Okay? So the rabbit had pink eyes and was wearing a blue coat. Okay? He took out a big watch from his waistcoat pocket. So the rabbit had pink eyes and it was wearing a blue coat. He took out a big watch from his waistcoat. And this rabbit is quite different. Isn't it quite awkward that a rabbit is wearing a dress and it had pink eyes and it was carrying a watch? As he hurried away, he said, "Oh dear, I will be too late." That means Alice was wondered. Alice was surprised to see a rabbit who was moving quickly. The rabbit was in hurry and the rabbit was quite different from the others. Why? Because it was wearing clothes, it was wearing waistcoats like human beings, and it had pink eyes, and it also was carrying a watch like us, like human beings. Okay? And not only that, it was a talking rabbit. We all know that a rabbit cannot talk. A rabbit cannot speak like human beings. But here this rabbit was talking. And the rabbit was saying, "Oh dear, I will be too late." That means the rabbit was getting late. That's why he was in hurry. Next paragraph. She thought there was something very different about this rabbit. It could talk, it wore a red waistcoat, and it carried a watch. What was the different things about the rabbit? Here the points are given. The first one, it could talk. Next, it wore a red waistcoat. And next, it carried a watch. Alice wondered, a talking rabbit? A rabbit who wears a waistcoat? Alice was burning with curiosity and she followed the white rabbit. So, Alice was also thinking about the rabbit, which was quite awkward, which was quite different from other rabbits because a rabbit cannot talk. So that's why, being curious, she was burning with curiosity. Being curious, she followed the white rabbit. Come to the next page. The rabbit started running and Alice followed the rabbit. So, at first the rabbit was in hurry. The rabbit scampered by, but now it started running. That means it was getting too late. That's why the rabbit started running, and Alice, as she was following her, she also started running. The rabbit suddenly popped down a large rabbit hole. Now the rabbit popped down a large rabbit hole. Alice jumped into the rabbit hole too. As Alice was following the rabbit, that's why Alice also jumped into the rabbit hole. The rabbit went down and down and down and down into the rabbit hole. So that when Alice was burning with curiosity, she wanted to know where was the rabbit going, why the rabbit was in so hurry, why the rabbit is quite different from others. To know about this, she followed the white rabbit, and she also popped down the rabbit hole, and in the hole they were going down, down and down. That means they were going down, it was down into the rabbit hole. Alice said aloud, "Where am I? Where am I?" When she was going down and down, she wanted to know. She was quite surprised and also frightened also. That's why she was saying, "Where am I? How many miles down have I fallen?" So, where am I? How many miles down have I fallen? She was wondering. That's why she was saying, "How many miles down have I fallen? I must be getting somewhere near the center of the earth." As she was going down and down, that's why she was thinking, maybe she is now near the center of the earth. Okay, so it is funny, isn't it? No one can go. She wondered, will I slip through the earth to the other side? Is it possible, students? Anyone can slip through the earth to the other side? It is not possible. But as Alice was going down, 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 it seems that there was no end. That's why she was thinking, maybe she was slipping through the earth to the other side. Thump. Alice landed on a pile of dry leaves. As Alice, so up to this, what we learned from the story, we came to know about Alice, a little girl. Okay, a little girl, Alice, and she was listening, and she was listening to the story, but suddenly she saw a white rabbit. Okay, and then she saw the rabbit was quite different. The rabbit was quite different from the other rabbits. So being curious, she followed the rabbit, and then she popped down into a rabbit's hole, and she was going down and down, and then finally she landed on a pile of dry leaves. Okay, so finally she landed on a pile of dry leaves. Thump, the sound was thump. She looked around quickly and suddenly saw the white rabbit again, and suddenly she saw the white rabbit again. As she landed on a pile of dry leaves, that's why she did not get hurt. That's why she did not get hurt. That's why she did not get hurt. She landed on a pile of dry leaves. She looked around quickly and suddenly saw a white rabbit again. Okay? So she was looking around for the rabbit. As she was following the rabbit, she came into the rabbit's hole, but now when she landed, she could not see the rabbit again. That's why she was looking around, she was looking here and there for the rabbit. Suddenly, she saw the white rabbit again, and now she saw the white rabbit again. It disappeared, saying, "Oh, my ears and whiskers, how late it's getting." And then again she saw the rabbit, and the rabbit was saying, "Oh, my ears and whiskers, how late it's getting." That means the rabbit was getting too late. It was getting too late. That's why the rabbit was running. Alice stood up and saw a small door about 15 inches high. So, when Alice landed on the pile of dry leaves, she didn't get hurt. Now she was looking for the rabbit, and now she then saw again, she saw the rabbit again, and then she stood up and saw a small door about 15 inches high. The door was too small. 15 inches high means it is too small. It was too small for her to go through. 15 inches door is not enough for a little girl to go through the door. But that height, that 15 inches height was enough for a small rabbit to go through it. She saw a glass table with a golden key. What did she see? She saw a glass table with a golden key on it. So, a glass table was there and a golden key was there. She tried the little golden key in the lock. She tried the little golden key in the lock. There was the key and there was a lock. So, she tried it. Student, can you see me? Am I visible, students? Okay, though I cannot see you. She tried the little golden key in the lock, and to her delight it fitted. When she could unlock, she was so happy. She became so happy when the key fitted for the lock. Alice opened the door. Now she could open the door because she could unlock with the key. And what did she see? When she opened the door and looked into the loveliest garden she had ever seen. When he popped through the door, she saw a lovely garden. It was not a lovely garden. It was the loveliest garden she had ever seen. How she longed to be among those beds of bright flowers and those cool fountains. She was longing to be in the garden, to experience the bed of bright flowers and those cool fountains. That means, students, you cannot see me? Okay. There must be some problem. Students, you cannot see me? Now, Alice opened the door and looked into the loveliest garden she had ever seen. So the garden was so lovely. That. Wait, students, 1 minute. I am not visible to the students. Ma'am, I am not visible to the students. Okay. Students, sorry for the interruption. Okay. Now again. So, when Alice was following the rabbit, she went into the rabbit's hole and she saw a small door about 15 inches high, and it was too small for her to go through, and there she saw a glass table with a golden key. Okay, she tried the golden key in the lock, and to her delight it fitted. That means she became so delightful, she became so happy when she saw that the key was just right for the lock. When she could unlock, she could see through the door the inside view. Okay, so Alice opened the door and looked into the loveliest garden. What did she see? She through the door, she could see a garden. It was not only an ordinary garden, it was a lovely garden. Rather, it was the loveliest garden she had ever seen. How she longed to be among those beds of bright flowers and those cool fountains. Because why the garden was so lovely? Because the garden had bright flowers, cool fountains, and Alice was longing to be in the garden to experience the beauty of the bright flowers. She wanted to see the beds of bright flowers and those cool fountains. But she could not even get her head through the doorway. Why? Why she could not even get her head through the doorway? Can you answer me? Because the door was too small. What was the height of the door? It was about 15 inches. That's why Alice could not enter the garden. Oh, how I wish I could become smaller, she exclaimed loudly. Now she was wishing if she could become smaller. Okay? So she exclaimed loudly. That means she was eager to enter the garden, to go into the garden. Now, students, come to the previous page, page number 66. Let's answer. Why Alice was lying under a tree? Where was Alice lying? Alice was lying under a tree. And what was she doing? She was listening to her sister reading a story. Now tell me, what did she see? Suddenly, she saw a white rabbit scamper by. And how was the rabbit? The rabbit had pink eyes. It wore a red waistcoat and carried a watch. Now, why was Alice wondered? Can you tell me? Yes, Alice was wondered because it was a talking rabbit and it was wearing dress like a human being. A rabbit who wears a waistcoat. Can you tell me why did Alice follow the white rabbit? Being curious. Being curious, Alice followed the white rabbit. The rabbit started running. Who started running? The rabbit. And who followed the rabbit? The answer is Alice. Where did the rabbit go? The rabbit popped down a large rabbit hole. Now tell me, where did the rabbit go? The rabbit went down and down and down and down into the rabbit hole. Now tell me, where did Alice land? Where did Alice land? The answer is Alice landed on a pile of dry leaves. Now, can you answer me? What was the height of the door? The height of the door was 15 inches. Okay. Now, tell me, can you tell me the key was made by gold or silver? The answer is gold. It was a golden key. And what did Alice see through the door? Through the door, Alice saw the loveliest garden, and that garden had bright flowers and cool fountains, and it was the loveliest garden she had ever seen. Now, can you tell me what was her wish? Her wish was if she could become smaller. So, this is the story. Read every line carefully and learn all the spellings. Okay? Okay, students, we will meet in the next class. Thank you.